So we did our ham and cheese example. Oh, I didn't calibrate the screen, so you guys get to type that really quick because I have to calibrate the screen. We did our ham and cheese example, which had 2 circles. So now we're going to do one that has 3 circles. All right, 170 people were surveyed. 72 people like Snap, 54 like Crackle, 84 like Pop. So we're going to need 3 circles here. We'll need a Snap circle, a Crackle circle, and a Pop circle. Again, abbreviations are okay as long as letters are understood. And that is the standard picture for a 3-circle Venn diagram. The trick to this is you can only fill in a section if only one section is missing. For instance, that first line there, 72 people like Snap, we can't use that number just yet because that constitutes 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of these sections combined add up to 72. So we can't use 72 just yet because we're missing too many pieces. You always want to start, if you're able to, with the innermost intersection. In this case, the very last line there, 12 like all 3. 12 will go in the intersection of all 3 circles, which is where? In the middle. This guy right here. So this is 12. Depending on the problem, you may have to jump around a bit. We still cannot use that 72 because we're missing 3 sections, not 1. In fact, any of those first 3 numbers in the first column there we can't use. But how about 23 like Snap and Crackle? This right here is the intersection of Snap and Crackle. How many sections are we missing? 1, which means we can fill in that number. These 2 sections combined have to add up to 23. We have 12 accounted for. So how many people are left over? 11. Sure, so the 11 means people that like Snap and Crackle, but not Pop. The 12 are the people that like Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Because they like all 3. Let's try the 40 that like Snap and Pop. Let me get rid of these. Rotate. Rotate some more. I said rotate, why aren't you listening to me? So these 2 sections are the ones where Snap and Pop overlap. They have to add up to what? 40. 40 people like Snap and Pop. We already have 12 people accounted for, so how many people are left over? 28. So again, this leaf right here is the one that adds up to 40. We have 12 people accounted for. So that means 28 people only like Snap and Pop. This last leaf here is the intersection of what 2 circles? Crackle and Pop. How many does that have to add up to? 15. We have 12 of which accounted for. So how many only like Crackle and Pop? 3. Now let's go back to that first number there. 72 people like Snap. That means the Snap circle, this guy here, needs to add up to 72. Notice now we're only missing 1 number. So now we can find that remaining number. So if you add 28 and 12 and 11 and subtract from 72, how many does that give you? 21. Questions on that? Okay. Moving over to the Crackle circle. We're only missing 1 number now. So all 4 of those sections will add up to what number? 54. If you add up 11, 12, and 3 and subtract it from 54, what are you left with? 28? Is everyone okay so far? 11 plus 12 is 20. 3 plus 3 more is 26. 26 from 54 should be 28. Yep. And the last one here, well, actually second to last one, is this guy here. Shrinky dinks. Love those things. Those 4 sections add up to what number? One more time? No. How many people like pop? How many people like pop? 84. So those 4 sections need to add up to 84. We have 43 currently accounted for. So how many people are left over? 41.
I got a question about this, because all those added up equal 144, but there was 170 people through.
Uh-huh. So do you have to like snap, crackle, or pop?
So the rest don't, like, doesn't like you. Okay.
Yep, so where do we put that number?
Leftover.
Leftover. Remember, the whole box is a universal. So this section out here is not the universal. These are the people that don't like any of those 3. Okay? Yeah, so we have, how many did you say total?
It was 144.
So 144 out of 170 like snap, crackle, or pop. So 144 from 170 leaves how many people that don't like any of them?
26.
They probably like some bad cereal like Mueslix.
You want it in the right side corner? You want it in the right corner?
I don't care.
Okay.
As long as it's in the corner. And yes, baby friend in the corner is from Dirty Dancing, I asked my friends. And then they berated me for not knowing that.
Right, I knew that. We'll verify that.
It's okay. All right. If part A is incorrect, there goes the rest of it. So part B, how many like snap or pop? Well, you're going to add up the numbers in the snap circle and the numbers in the pop circle. Now, please, on the test and your worksheet, show your work. Tell me what numbers you're adding together. So what numbers are we adding together here? Well, I didn't say how many only like snap or pop. So they could like both, and they possibly could like crackle. So snap or pop means they like snap, or they like pop, or they like both. And it's okay if they like crackle. So you're going to add up the numbers in the snap circle and the pop circle.
You want us to write out the numbers?
I want you to write out the numbers, yes. So you'll write 21 plus 11. Yep. No, because part of the 72 is part of the 84. So this whole thing is 72, but this part is 84, and then you'll be double counting the 12 and the 28 people. So what do we get there? Oh, geez. Well, 156. Yeah, it's 116. How many people only like crackle? 28. There's nothing to show there. That comes directly from the chart. It's this number right here. And D, how many like at most one of them?
How do you know that?
How do you know what? Well, that means they're only in the crackle circle, they're not in the snap circle, and they're outside of the pop circle. So this is the only section that is inside the crackle circle but outside of snap and pop. So how many like at most one of them? What numbers are we adding together? 28. These are the people that only like crackle plus? No. 21 are the people that only like snap. 41 are the people that only like pop. 26 don't like any of them. So remember, at most means less than or equal to. So that means they like one or they like none. So these numbers are the ones that like one. And this number is the one that likes none of them. What is 28 plus 21 plus 41 plus 26? What? Oh. Is it really?
Weird, eerie.
Duh. Played in the lottery. If you add up these three numbers, the thing is, though, some of the people that like snap also like crackle, and some of the people that like snap also like pop. You can't just add them together because you're double counting those people.
Okay. Oh, because many people might like more than one.
Exactly.
That's why. So 170 people were surveyed.
Correct.
So that made like all three of them, but it had the number increase.
Right. Yeah. So that's why you want to start in the middle and then branch out from there.